I want to chat a little bit about SEO for new websites. I mean, if you're watching this video, probably you have a new website or a young business, right? And one of the most appealing, attractive things is to get SEO traffic. But Google actually, and I don't know if they still do this, but they actually used to, for some sites, for the first like 6 months, they used to like purposely not send the traffic their way. They used to like purposely kind of like limit the traffic. I don't know if they still do this, but for new sites, what happens is there's a concept in Google of authority. And if a lot of people or sites link to some site as a reference or something, then it makes that site authoritative, right? And sites that have been around on the web for a while, they're more authoritative. When you're new, when a site is new, it's the least authoritative it's least authoritative possible, right? So, the concept of authority is a concept that's attributed to a domain level, right? So all the pages will have a lower chance of ranking because they're on a less authoritative domain, versus a site that's like a very established site. All its pages, they're on a they're a much more authoritative domain, and they have a higher chance to rank. And it's actually the same thing for YouTube. Only in YouTube, it's not about the links to your site. On YouTube, it's about the number of subscribers that your channel has. But it's the same concept. You know, the more subscribers, it's a sign of quality, right? If like 1 million people subscribe to your channel, then okay, that's a good channel. It's better than a channel that has no subscribers, right? It's a no-brainer. So there's this concept of authority. It goes across the board of different platforms where search is a factor for discovery, because the sites want to know which content to present. And sometimes a sign of quality is being on an authoritative site. It's more trust there. So if you're new, your personal site, it will take a while before it has authority. And what you want to do is leverage other sites that are more authoritative. That could mean establishing a YouTube presence. That could mean establishing a Yelp presence if you're a local service, or some other, whatever large platform that they may be, whatever large existing site that there may be where you can put your listing on. That might be a way for you to get more exposure from Google and from inside that site than from your own site, because your site will have the least chance to rank because it has no authority, and everything is just in the beginning. And SEO is a long-term game, so who knows how long it's going to really take for you to start getting traffic. But the bigger sites already have a lot of traffic, and so you want to leverage search inside of those and become authoritative inside of those. And once you're authoritative inside of those, they typically, when those sites rank in Google, they typically might, if you're the #1 listing for whatever search, they will put your listing inside actual Google results. So it's like you get the best of both worlds, and that's actually one of the really winning strategies for new sites for SEO.